Hello everyone, how you going? Welcome back to Mini Motorways, where with the new map Busan came 2 new challenges, and I've done one, but it's now time to check out the second one, and that is Hyundai style. So we have bridges require double the amount of road tiles, and then double the number of bridges awarded, which you definitely need on this map, but man, I'm going to be running out of road tiles, and then buildings can appear directly adjacent to destinations. Whew, high density is not one that I've seen in a while, and that is for good reason. I generally try to avoid it, and look at that, immediately I just have to be using one of my bridges. There is no way to avoid that. The only thing that it does make me wonder about though is how is high density different to unzoned, because if buildings can appear directly adjacent to destinations, is that the same as destinations can appear directly next to buildings or not? I mean, it's definitely just a kind of a splitting hairs one, but it can definitely also make a difference, as I can't go ahead and block up every last little square, but I can block up a lot of the big ones like this. Oh, well, obviously we just had that guy spawn in, but 4 bridges, I don't think I've ever seen that before. I will definitely take it, and I guess I've got the road tiles, and luckily it's only 1 road tile still. You have gone and done me a little bit dirty there. At least, like I said, I have the bridge, and I can afford to either be taking yellow up and around. I'm out of road tiles because I just went and blocked up, so I guess I have to figure that out first. Here you go. Let me just consolidate a little bit. Alright, well that is back to having 8, but that doesn't truly get me that far. If I wanted to go and just bridge up like this, I could not do it. I mean, it is nearly the end of the week, and so maybe I just go ahead and do that. Done. Well, already we just had that yellow upgrading, and that is, I guess, alright, but I'm not too sure what I want to be taking a roundabout long term. Oh, for having this many bridges, I reckon I will want to put the road tiles as well to be able to use the bridges. Either way, roundabout it is, and I think I just have to wait and see. Yeah, if I have a whole bunch more yellow spawning in, I can just then manage some things how they need to get managed. Oh, well, okay, I wasn't exactly thinking that kind of yellow spawning in. I was thinking the buildings, but not the houses. That is fine. That's a long way away. And now that I have a pink as well, yeah, I'll just see. Okay, now that's just chopped me off here. I think until I can get a motorway, I'm going to have to be sharing the yellows around, and so it's a bit of a mix around, and hopefully I then do have enough road tiles to connect pink in as well. I mean, I should be getting a motorway at the end of this week, fingers crossed, and I will have a whole bundle come back to me, but let's just test this out and see how the entire thing goes. That is, every single road tile I have is on the board, not a single thing spared, and I have the roundabout and I have the bridge, but I cannot use them, so that was always and is always going to be the major problem with having plenty of bridges, but no road tiles, and double as well. Oh, but that is a mean thing to be offering me 4 bridges or 1 motorway. Honestly, I almost feel as though the bridges on this map are more worthwhile just because, well, I mean, 4 of them compared to 1, but you can never refuse the motorway, so I'll take that. I believe I'm now looking at a better use case for the road tiles that I'm using for the blues. If I take them from the bottom right and feed that and just turn everyone around, that will be better. So you, and then straight, I'm out of road tiles, but once they come back to me, things will be different. Oh. Okay then. Maybe scratch that because I don't know how many people are truly going to be spawning down the bottom right. That just really is... Oh, chop me in half. Okay, well, let me just quickly reinstate this and just see where people spawn in, just so it doesn't pile up too much. And then, man, I'm going to need a lot of motorways, and that too, but a lot of road tiles to get up to the top right. I mean, to be honest, maybe that is why motorway was on my mind, because I think I'm just going to be doing that just in order to allow it to not pile up, so then we can make it to the end of the week and just get 4 more bridges and only 20 road tiles. I guess that means that there is only 5 road tiles per bridge. Is that right? I think I'm completely wrong there. Either way, not many road tiles per bridge right there. Look, like I was saying, I'm cashed up in the bridge department, and so I'm not even worried about doing something like this. If it needs it, I'm more than happy to do it, especially because now motorway 1 is going to be needed. Maybe I can get in early because only 1 has spawned, and perhaps I can just get in early and try and make that move somewhere else, anywhere else, just, I mean, preferably left. Well then, that is definitely not going to be enough road tiles. I mean, I guess I can grab this guy back, but even then, I'm not too sure if this is truly going to be enough. I guess there is one way to find out. I have 3 left, 3, 2, 1. I believe that is every single one. Let's just see. Where is the second one going to be spawning in? Come on. Yeah, not that much more helpful, and now I just have a yellow to deal with as well. Alright, so scratch that. Let me just get rid of all of these road tiles that are useless to me. Wow, that was a double whammy and a half, but oh yeah, finally I get traffic lights, and more importantly, finally I get traffic lights against something, and that is road tiles. That could not be better. So we'll take those 40 road tiles because I absolutely need them, especially now that I have 2 buildings that just spawned in double building, double whammy. I'm also just interested to see where this second olive spawns in. Okay, yeah, I've got one for you and one for you, and then a pink down there as well, hey? Oh, that is a long way away from absolutely everything. Plenty of people spawning up the top, which I'd like to be able to join into this one, but I can't particularly do that with the blue there. Now, I guess if I was to then switch it back around to the other way, that would allow it to work, even though... Okay, yeah, I can do that. I mean, look, it does feel a little bit ridiculous because I did just swap them to then swap them back, but with the development of the pinks, and if that just pops off into a pancake, then I'm sure I will be laughing about it. The only other one is, yes, how do I get pinks down into here? I completely forgot about you. 6 road tiles, a whole week, no bridges, no motorways, no nothing. So in that case, I guess I can barely even get you down there over this bridge, but I think this is just going to have to do something like this and then collect a couple of my blocking tiles. Oh, I will get a few more road tiles back, so I will give it a second. Oh, hello there. These guys are upgrading, but I can also afford to be having these guys just pump straight across. That will definitely help the long-term survivability because that just won't be enough, and not for both of them. I'm only at 350 points and it's fine now, but 1,000? We're dead. The main thing that does scare me now is just what are you going to be, because if you're a yellow or an olive up there, there's no real way for me to get over there besides a motorway. Hello there, I hadn't seen one of you in quite a while. I guess, how do I want to be using this effectively? I could get a whole bundle of road tiles back if I motorway the other olives, the original ones, but I really don't think that is going to be viable. I think I just need to be taking them from the bottom left, I guess is the only place they're spawning, up to here. So I'm just going to be giving it a couple of seconds to see where they want to be spawning. I'm also worried about what could possibly spawn in here. Like I was saying, if it was a blue, that would be absolutely magnificent, but if it's anything else, I mean, a pink I could manage. I think it's just a yellow that would be quite devastating. Oh, really? Oh, man. Why another olive? For goodness sake, I don't have anything for you. I have to wait to the end of the week. I mean, otherwise, I've got 13 road tiles. I've got plenty of people spawning in. Maybe just so you don't pile up. That's the only real thing I can do. But look at this. That is just disgraceful. How am I possibly meant to do that long term? I guess if I get bridges, that is lovely. And then oh, no, that's not what I wanted, game. I wanted the roundabout. That's why I grabbed it, because I would definitely want some kind of siphoning thing. Or I guess, could I even afford to get blue off there? If I don't need it, I would definitely afford to do it. Can I fit a roundabout and a blue? That is the question. Oh, now I don't have the roundabout. See, that is also one thing that I definitely do not like. But now I just have to wait and just wait. Honestly though, how many bridges do I possibly have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 bridges at under 1,000 points, and well under 1,000 points. I mean, I've only got 2 road tiles as well, but now I have 42 at least. Either way, just adding more people in once again because the greens are popping off, sadly. Man, that is insane that I have 2 motorways and 12 bridges, was it? Oh, I don't even know how that's even possible or feasible, but either way, at least having a few more greens down here saves me having a lot more people over there, and it gives me 2 more bridges back. Oh, hang on a second, you have just suddenly appeared from nowhere. Ooh, that's a little bit tucked up and away. There's not really any way through because of these guys. There's not really any way over because of those guys. Man, alright. Maybe I can just wait to the end of the week and just see how it progresses. If I can get another motorway, then maybe I could switch some things around. But I really don't think I'd be giving it a motorway. So come on, game, just give me something, because I'm going to be, I think, running out of time, perhaps. Come on, don't give me a pip. If I really have to, I would just, I guess, pump these guys up here for now. Here you go. You take that. You take that, like that. There we go. Plenty of people will be activated now, and at least just save the day. Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. Ask and I shall receive. That is definitely what I want. But like I said, I don't really know where I'm possibly going to be getting the blues from, and I also don't feel as though that's going to be the best use of my motorway. I don't have that many just to be throwing around to one random blue up the top left. Oh, how I would love another roundabout just to be able to manage down here, though. I have one up here and it works fantastically, but just with that many different cars and houses and everyone, it makes a big difference long term. I mean, at least now we have crushed 1,000 points, and week 10 brings 4 more bridges, which takes the total to something ridiculous, probably 20 at my disposal or something. I don't even want to count anymore. It would take too long. I mean, I guess to be honest, I do have the road tiles, so I might as well just use them to supplement a few people in need. There is also this that I want to be fixing, just turning everyone that needs to be turned around. And now, of course, just another pink. Honestly, I feel as though the game just loves to be on a roll. Before it was orange and now it's pink, and it's just buried it again. There is no way for me to really get that back. I do have a motorway. I do have a fair few pinks lurking and lingering. Which ones to take from where though? I mean, if the bridges didn't require road tiles, I would absolutely be open to doing something like this. I mean, how many would I possibly have left? I mean, 15 road tiles left is not the worst showing, and I do have the bridges to be able to spare myself a bundle off the start here. Well, look, I was talking up a big game at the start saying how maybe 4 bridges would be worth more than a motorway, but really I'm so glad that obviously I did not take it because I still have 4 bridges and I'm sure I'll burn through them, but I definitely need that motorway just to be able to start to supplement people, because even though I had some pretty nice spawns like this guy, I just see this entire thing about to crumble as I just approach 2,000 points. I mean, even the blue up here or the green over here, so many different things. So I would just love to give their own. And I think actually maybe that green is who will need it first. Ooh, especially just, I don't know what these guys are doing. Well then, welcome to the party. The numbers have been flying up, but I believe that it should be fine just to go something like that. I don't have my other roundabout, even though I just did have 2, but maybe I'll just wait and see, I guess, how you progress. If you do turn into a pancake, then I will have to change things, but for now, things to just keep rolling on in. Look at that, 4 more bridges possibility. No, I don't need 10, but I do need like 5 motorways. Wow, I was about to say my 4th, but no, 5. And see, even when it spawns things like that, yes, let me just join you guys in, and I guess, well, you're drawing from the wrong guys now. I don't want you to be doing that, but you guys all go that way, and you guys all go this way. It's a very simple equation here. We go to the closer one. Well, I've absolutely cruised past 2,000 points, just now approaching 2,500 points. I just did a couple of changes with the yellows, but everyone's living once again. There is no pips on the board, not even any pressure, and I don't know why the yellow suddenly just had a pressure spike. It came out of the blue. I moved 2 people around, and look, now it's gone. But hey, if that's what they want to do, that's fine with me. I can fix things like that when I have this much infrastructure at my disposal. I'm almost wondering, maybe I want to be giving this pink the opportunity just to experience what a motorway would be like. Just do that instead, or maybe I'll just do a little branch. That will be much nicer. There we go. That will alleviate problems that I foresee. And let's just wait and see what comes down to here, because I don't think it matters what it is. I can get people there. So I will let the game pick and choose whatever it needs, whatever pressure just builds up. Go plop something there or here or there or wherever it wants. Well, I guess I was not wrong. My goodness, I was instantaneously. That is just, okay, I don't really know how to, okay, well, I guess there's lots of pressure build up. Let me just ponder this for a second. You, sir, are really annoying because you are right in there and you are now on my blue line. I mean, you can come up to here like that. It's not the worst thing, but I also just really, why there? The yellow, on the other hand, I don't know who I want to be stealing you from, because I guess it makes more sense to be coming from these guys, because that is still a lot of cars in garages. So yeah, you can go straight like that. See, didn't even use the motorway and everything is still fine. That might cause me a few problems. Do I need to be using my motorway for that? Just to be injecting greens over there? From where? I mean, I've got this massive clump over here that everyone bar 2 cars are doing nothing. I mean, I guess if I was just to give it a trial run, I'm not too sure if 3 houses will be enough, and also if the blues will get in the way, but there's one way to find out. Let's just give this a watch and see if it is building up or staying flat or what the go is. I mean, it's saying 4-3. Now there's a 5 every now and again. Oh my goodness, and speaking of 4-3, I'm now at 3,400. That is pretty insane. Oh, okay. I shouldn't be staring at that for too long because people have piled up pretty quickly. I don't have much left at my disposal besides a roundabout, and that's really not too helpful for especially this yellow cluster in the middle. But wow, 3,600, nearly 3,700. I'm honestly surprised that I've made it this far. I didn't expect it, considering it's a challenge. Usually they're fairly challenging, but so far so good. I think I can almost afford to be turning another one around, because really, especially through that roundabout, every single bit is needed through there. Green in there. Yes, of course it is. I just want to be moving motorway 6 down to there because it does give me a lot more people and I can join them in, but I'm not too sure if that will kill me. I mean, I guess it might kill me if I don't do it, so there is one way to find out easily. Otherwise, can I just make sure that people don't die for a second? I guess if I just join that in, that will just help me overall. There we go. So if you go there and then you guys go like that, yeah, that should allow for all right things. There we go. You go. Hopefully everyone leaves that needs to leave. I've got a boatload of cars just arriving down there, and that should definitely help save it, but hopefully the motorway does not get in the way. Come on. It should allow them a fast way back though, and hopefully the other one doesn't die in the meanwhile. Oh, it is fighting it, kind of, but it just cannot get in fast enough. There is too much traffic. Oh, well, I was watching the entire thing just slowly get rid of it. It's got one car pit left, and that is fine, but they just have to go to the other one. But now it is giving me another motorway. I don't know how and where that's going to be helpful the most. You know what? I think I've found it just right from there to there for now, but that will do just fine. Come on, everyone. That is 6 cars straight to that front door. That should be more than enough. I just need both of these guys to be surviving. Come on. It's so close. It's so close. Oh, come on, people. Oh, no. Oh, it did actually get me. Oh, maybe it's because I just got rid of the link road, so they all turned around and we're going to go all the way back. But either way, 4,174 commuters at over nearly 130 days, really. Besides that little bit of a thing there where I just had to mix it around to give it a go, I am very happy with this entire city. There is literally, I don't think, a single other thing that I could have done, and yes, I used a lot of bridges and everything that I had, but oh man, 4,000 points when you have bridges require double on a map like this. I'm just giving myself a pat on the back, and let's just see how the leaderboards are, because I'm quietly confident. Oh, okay, 10%. What is the next one going to be? Come on. Oh, I just cracked into the top 100. I mean, I guess there are worse things, but I can't even see the number 1. Man, people have done pretty darn well, so pat on the back to everyone.